to have this type of privilege option to come here as Madam Anindita Banerjee. She had invited me to have a speech with you all, but it's not going to be only speech for me, and it will be an interaction session, so that when I talk, I will talk for some time, then after that you may ask certain questions and queries what you are going to have, in that way that where you are feeling confused. So thanks to Madam, and thanks to for everybody, you have come here, so you also demanded thanks, and from my side I feel that your school is a very renowned school, and this school, your students are already, I think, all are very talented, brilliant and everything, but you are under some kind very much stress because your examinations and all, and regarding your health also. So I am going to talk on sports medicine, because I am a sports medicine specialist, doctor, very rare in India. So, but still, I feel this is a very important subject to have a concept among you all, because this sports medicine will help for your future to grow up, even up to your old age, without much health problem, and you will be absolutely healthy and fit, because education, that desk education or the bookish education, that is going to help you, because to know anything, the knowledge part, that is very important to have the bookish education. But still there are certain educations which have to be there. That is the physical education. Physical education, that is physical exercise educations. I am telling like that also. Psychological education, psychological support, the physical support, the physiological support, the biochemical support, that is biochemical ingredients you are having in your blood and all, uric acid, cholesterol, triglycerides and other things. I think how many of you are having biology already, you are related with biology? Only 4? Okay, no problem. Others can also understand. Because everybody should understand, because you see our body, human body is an engineering system. And you know the main engineer who is there. He is outside. He is out there. So he has created us. So my lecture will touch certain things, sports medicine, particularly the practical aspects of the sports medicine, and also the spiritual science aspects of sports, go on or exercise, diet and everything. It will be related. So first of all, let us come to the point, because it will, otherwise, if I go on talking like this, it will take. So I will just go through my particular points so that I don't miss. Sports medicine. Sports medicine is, you can take it like that, my subject, sports plus medicine. You make it separate. So sports basically is a medicine which you people cannot gulp just like a tablet or a capsule. Sports you cannot gulp. But the sports itself, medicine for maintenance of good health. Like that.
Excuse me, sir. Will you please loud a little bit? But not.
You cannot hear?
Yes, sir. Not here.
To have this type of privilege option to come here as Madam Anindita Banerjee. She had invited me to to have a speech with you all, but it's not going to be a only speech for me, and it will be an interaction session, so that when I talk, I will talk for some time, then after that, you may ask certain questions and queries what you are going to have, in that way that where you are feeling confused. So thanks to Madam and thanks to for everybody you have come here, so you also demanded thanks, and from my side I feel that your school is a very renowned school, and this school your students are already, I think, all are very talented, brilliant and everything, but you are under sometimes very much stress because your examinations and all, and regarding your health also. So I am going to talk on sports medicine because I am a sports medicine specialist, doctor, very rare in India. So, but still, I feel this is a very important subject to have a concept among you all. Sports medicine, I will just get it bifurcated. Sports plus medicine. What is sports? Sports is related with exercise, good diet, and all those things a particular athlete needs, or any particular individual needs in his daily routine way, and that is a very important thing. And sports is going to serve us as a medicine for the maintenance and care of good health and fitness for all. And it is very important that it should be right started from the early age, even when a boy or a girl had not attended the school also, but before that also, he should be inspired, he or she should be inspired to have certain physical exercises like with the ball or some entertainment type of sports which gets adjusted with the children and all in that way. So what is the main purpose? There is sports, sports medicine you can take it bifurcated like biotic and abiotic. What is biotic? Biotic means it is related with any living organism, and abiotic means the materialistic world. The materialistic things, even you get food from outside, you get air to breathe from outside, you get water to take from outside. These are abiotic type of things, but your body is biotic because you are living being, human being, living human being. So, biotic factors, there are two particular things which helps for the biotic part to help. That is, one is spiritual science. Though it's a big word like what is spiritual science or like that, but spiritual science cannot be linked up with abiotic factors because those are non-living. So living, the spiritual science factor is coming. So sports is very much related with the spiritual scientific affair also. What is sports? Why do we get entertained to go to see a soccer match, East Bengal, Mohammedan sporting and all those things? Why? Because we are inspired with a particular genetic effect, gene. Do you know what is chromosome? I think you people know about some tidbits about chromosomes and all. Chromosomes contain DNA. DNA contains genes. There are thousands of genes in a particular DNA. So, DNA, you know, deoxyribose nucleic acid. What is RNA? Oh, very nice. So you people are very smart and academically very well furnished, I will say. And why not? Because you are studying in such a good school and yes, I feel enlightened to talk to you. So sports, why we should carry it further, right till the old age. Not only sports is not for children only. Sports is for the children. Sports is for the teenagers. Sports is for the youth. Sports is for beyond youth. Sports is for the aged. Even a particular old person, above 50 also, 60 also, even 65 years also, he can continue with sports, he or she. And there are particular sports, old persons and means old men and women both, they are doing exercise, and I think you can get them sometimes like at 80 years old, but doing some exercise which can be done by a 40 years or 30 years boy or a girl. Why? Because he has kept it fit, himself or herself fit. The fitness is max. This is a mandatory subject. Everybody should participate. Just like the education part, that is the desk education or bookish education, you can continue in the classrooms and also in your residence also. But along with that, you should come out and play for some time. Any sort of game. The best games are not like playing only chess or like that, because that will help you in the mental level. Getting you sometimes the brain cells are going to act better with some mental games like chess. Chess is there. Some particular mental concentrating games like playing carom, you know, carom in the board or like that. So all these things are very interesting, you can take. But for the physical part is very, very important. Why? Because physical sports like football, volleyball, basketball, hockey, all running and jumping and dashing and pushing, all those things together, what will give you? That those games will give you particular physical strength, and another thing, that your body blood circulation, that will get enhanced. And you know, blood is carrying the oxygen and the nutrients and the foods which you have digested, particularly. Those are being carried to each and every cells of your body, and your cells are sometimes tired, fatigued and all. They are also demanding for certain habitat. Excuse me, hello. Are you awake in the night time? Can you just, how many? Only one? Or yourself also? Okay. It's very good. The sports is not only for the common boys and girls only, who are physically and all these things, okay. But there are for the handicap sports is also there. And there are particular Olympics for them. You know, Paralympics. Paralympics are a big part. It is just, I think it has started now after the Olympics. Every time Olympics happen for those particular containers of the champions who are not handicapped. But any sort of handicap, it may be a mental or a physical, both sides, no problem. They go for the Paralympics championship, and that is also between plenty of countries, and that is also a very respected sports tournament. So nothing to bother about. But the thing is that this is sports should be mandatory. So sports should be there from the primary school level. The particular children, the boys and girls who are very young at the primary level, then the secondary level in the school, then college sports, university, the student sports, for doing post-graduation studies and all, and for the old age people above 50 also. But we have not created our nation in that way so that India becomes a sports nation. That's why we are lacking in having gold in Olympics. Gold, silver, these are coming very less. And we are looking for bronze. How many bronze? So India is going for bronze Olympics, I think, not for gold and silver Olympics. They're not credible. But that shouldn't happen to a country which has got 140 crore population. It's a big population of the country. And there are so many talents, so many brilliance. But the thing is that we are nurturing not those talents properly. Otherwise, our country will be flowing with plenty of golds, right from the Olympic, Asian, South Games, all these places. So I have also gone with the Indian team abroad, plenty of time. So as a sports doctor to serve them, players and all. So I have found there are certain constraints which is not getting overcome. That's why we are not achieving golds and silver in a numerically in more numbers, more this way. But excuse me, you
Sir, we can also say that we cannot bring, we can't have nothing, but we can bring, but our sports, our country is especially dominated in one sport, for example cricket. So we
No, that is not the only thing. Because you just sit down and you just hear me. After that, I will give us particular time, I will get the queries from you. Because otherwise, my flow will be, there will be a breakdown of my flow. So it will disturb my this thing, okay? But you just stated your questions in a paper or somewhere, note it, okay? And after that, I will give you some time. Next is that sports benefit. How the sports can give you beneficial effect to your health. Sports benefit for, it is a basically health benefits for all ages. Sports will give, number one. How it will give benefits in your physical, enhancing your physical capabilities, physiological, functional capabilities in your body. Then your biochemical parameters also it will be enhancing because you won't have much cholesterol or triglycerides and uric acid. It should not be there. These are all waste things sometimes if it goes higher level. So we have to get this waste materials, that is the toxic materials after the end of the metabolism, functional metabolism of the cells. So it had to be drained out, but it is not being drained out because the blood flow and the blood circulation is not proper by the rate of blood supply and the pressure of the blood which is flowing in our body. This is one very important. Other than that, sports can bring you or get you relaxed from mental stress. Suppose when you are working with your study part, any mathematics you are doing or anything, you get concentrated on that, but you will find plenty of problems which are hidden. I will say obsessed mind, you understand? Preoccupied mind. With a preoccupied mind, you are doing a mathematics calculation or something. But when you are playing a sports, so you get concentrated in the game. Suppose you are playing football or volleyball or basketball, then you will forget. Even the face of your family members also won't come in between. Why? Because you are total concentration. That is, the sports is basically, itself is a meditation. Meditation means enhancing your concentration. So when you get concentration in that way, sports is going to build up that concentration inside you, and you can come up to your study part also. When you are doing some academic study in biology, mathematics, physics, chemistry, whatever, you will see that your brain is getting freshened up, and also by the habit of concentration, you have developed the particular this concentration level higher, so that you can do your academic study in a better way. And by doing sports, another particular thing is that you getting sweat up. Your carbohydrate is burning, your body protein is burning, fat is burning, all this particular when you are doing physical exercises through any games. But only 1, 2, 3, 4 like PT training, physical training classes are like that is not going to help that much. Because at that time, when you are doing that, you may feel bored, because the same old raging like you are spread your hands this part, and there is a jump or like that, it will become bored. But you won't feel bored, because you should do a mental exercise also. So when you are playing football or a hockey, then you are alert with your mental part also, and also the physical part. Because you are running with the stick and everything you are doing, and you are enjoying, and you have got a challenging attitude that I have to score goals more so that my team can win. So you are doing it with a group, that is a team spirit. So you are working with the team spirit, and the teams bent on winning the game. So it may be football, it may be hockey, maybe basketball, volleyball, whatever. So a unification of us, when you are not thinking, okay. So if you are confused with anything which I say, but you could not follow my line, please ask that I didn't follow this line, so that I will explain again. But in the end, there will be a question, these queries will come up. Then I will receive all the query bullets firing myself. I will receive. I will be the receiving end, and I will give the answer. Okay, at that time. But if you can't follow one part of my talk or something like that, please tell me. Okay, anytime. And you just raise your hand, and I will ask you what you cannot follow. So this is one very important thing. So sports benefit I have talked about brain health and enhancing better body cell metabolism. The body cell metabolism, that is also enhanced through proper diet. Please hear, this is very important. Each and every point is what is very important. Why it is important? Because I am talking something which is related with your body. So you will miss my lecture, you will miss the particular aspect which is going to benefit you, body, your own self will be profitable. If you hear my lecture, please don't talk. If you talk like that, then I will be feeling that you are not getting charred up or inspired with my talk. Then it will be a negative feeling for me also. It's okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Next is, so nutritional part is very important. Food and this nutritional supplements, nutrients. So food, what is food? Food is basically, this is carbohydrate, protein and fat. This is called food. No other things, okay? What are the nutritional factors? Nutritional factors are vitamins, minerals and water. This comes not under food. This is nutrients. Carbohydrate gives you energy. Fat gives you energy. 1 gram of this carbohydrate will give 4 calories. You know, this already I think you are being taught. 4 kilocalories. Fat will give 1 gram of fat, 9 kilocalories. When it gets broken, the energy is emitted in that way. And protein also 4 kilocalorie. Okay. So when you are running 100 meters you are running, but at that time 100 meter sprint, you are going to have an expenditure for your energy expenditure that will come through protein breakdown, not carbohydrate much. Why? Because carbohydrate breaks down in a very delayed fashion, but it gives good amount of energy, but it is a delayed process in emitting energy, carbohydrate breakdown. But protein breakdown, that is also very much delayed, but at the time when your body is having less carbohydrate, or you are sprinting 100 meters first run, explosive strength activity, fast explosive strength activity. You just understand which are the fast explosive strength activities sports, like weightlifting, like wrestling, like running 100 meters. These are explosive power, strength and very fast. Then your protein breakdown happens also to give you maximum energy, because at that time carbohydrate doesn't break down in that fast. Another breakdown occurs during that, but that is also less at that time. That is fat breakdown. But if you run a marathon, endurance run, when you are running for long distance runner you run, at that time that is an endurance. That is, we call it in Hindi or Bangla like that, dum you understand, no? Dum hona chahiye na. So that particular place, usually carbohydrate breakdown is more than your protein breakdown. Suppose a person is going on fasting for 3 days, not taking enough carbohydrate. So carbohydrate reserve in your body gets down. So carbohydrate cannot give you energy after 3 days. Or during the 3 days you are not taking carbohydrate food much because the fasting is there. Then also the protein breakdown occurs to give you energy so that you can stay in life, because you are doing some walks or like that, and if you do some exertional work at that time during fasting period and after fasting also, the protein gives more energy because carbohydrate reserve has gone down. So there will be muscle protein breakdown, and you can become lean and slim because the muscles won't be a bulging one at that time. But protein breakdown occurs in that type of time when carbohydrate reserve goes down. So this is a very important thing you should understand. Okay. Please don't get diverted. Let him say. No problem. Let him say. Let it in his way. You say no problem. Okay. As you like. Carbohydrate, protein is like that. Protein is acts just like a spool building. It's a building, no? It needs what? Bricks, iron rods, clusters, cements, and all those things. Think this is as protein. So protein will give you energy, but when you have entered the building and you are living in, you are moving around every places or like that, you need more energy. That part is carbohydrate. So a cell wall is built of protein, but the cellular function, what is going on inside the cells, that is basically carbohydrate based energy. Okay? The cell in a cellular functions. So this is a very important thing to be known. And fat is also breaks down faster than carbohydrate. Fat breaks down. So when you are running a long distance runner, when you are running or doing some physical exercise work for a long time, like playing football, like playing hockey or basketball, or going for boxing for the boxers also, you are going for the game with a long duration activity. And during that long duration activity, your carbohydrate along with fat is also going to break down. And you know 1 gram of fat will give 9 kilocalories. So it's just like you have seen a paya and tabla. If paya is carbohydrate, the other part which plays more, that is fat. That is tabla. Tabla is fat. Carbohydrate is paya. And this is tabla. So both the things together, then only you enjoy the music. If the paya is there and tabla is not there, or the tabla is there, the paya is not there, will it be good for a tabla musician or like that? It won't be good. So it's just a musical system there. So fat and carbohydrate breaks down to give you the initial energy. When carbohydrate goes down, it is less, then protein will come into play to compensate the loss of carbohydrate and fat. Okay? Clear? Clear? So this is the. Other than that, I feel this is very important for all students, for all the people here, everybody, adults and students, teachers, parents are not there, I think, or whatever may be. Everybody, it is very important. Everybody asks, why I have come in this world? You have come in this world to give shelter or to keep the God in yourself. Because you don't own your own body. Because your body is just like a furnished flat. Furnished rental flat. Why? Because the furnitures are there inside your body. Do you know what are the furnitures? Your 2 lungs, 1 heart, 1 liver, all these things are the furniture. This furniture you don't own because you haven't paid for it to get it inside. So it is God owned. It is the gift from Lord. Okay? So God is owning it. But God is taking that particular part that he or she, whatever we say, for different God, like Shakti and Srishti. These 2 things. Shakti means energy and Srishti is the creation. I can see you all because you have got the creation. And when you are nodding your head, then it means you have got Shakti. That's why you are moving. Okay? 2 things are very important. So these 2 things are embedded within your body and they are the body. That is, one is the energy God, another is the creation God. Energy God, Ma Kali, you have sung, depicts the energy God, Shakti. And Shrishti is Mahadev, Shiva. Yes, okay? So you are all God's sons and daughters. Because God is inside you and God has created you so that God can stay inside and utilize your body and mind. Because those things are also God given. Nothing we have got in our life. Because the whole thing is there. So we have to please God. We have to take care of the God. This is the mission. So you have to stay well. How? You have to keep your furniture inside very nicely, like your heart, lungs, livers and all. So you have to take good food, good water. You have to do exercises, sports. It's very important. And you have to think mental, that psychological part also. You should have a good psychology and you should not disturb your psychological part by mounting up much stress. Stress हो जाने से you will have a problem. So if the stress is more, then your furnitures will get also problem. Your blood circulation will be in a problem. Your heart rate will increase. Your respiratory rate will increase. Everything in your body is disturbed because head is, what is that? Your Guruji. Here God stays. and guides the whole body how it will function through your brain. Okay? गॉड को भी तो कोई पोजीशन होगा जहाँ पे वो रहते हैं, वो यूज करते हैं आपका पूरा बॉडी, लेकिन वो अपना रहते हैं वहाँ पे, यहाँ पे। तो उसको डिस्टर्ब मत करो, सोचो मैं सबसे अच्छा हूँ, और जितना भी एक्सेप्टेंस आपका जो भी मिला है, आपका जीवन मिल गया, तो गॉड क्या हुआ, रेंटेड फ्लैट में है ना, फर्निश्ड रेंटेड फ्लैट, बट यू नीड टू आस्क मी हाउ गॉड पेज हिज रेंट। रेंट कैसे दे रहा है गॉड? क्या रेंट दे रहा है? गॉड इज गिविंग रेंट बाय गिविंग यू लाइफ। जब लाइफ बंद कर देगा, रेंट नहीं देगा, मीन्स गॉड इज नॉट गोइंग टू पे यू रेंट, योर लाइफ विल। इट्स ओके। So this is the please there may be an interaction. So I think it's a short time because I have come late because of the jams and all in the road. But if you like my lecture or you have not understood any part of the lecture, please you can ask me some question. You were asking me some question. Okay, please.
Usually in our country, no other sports is given like more importance than like especially
Cricket.
Yeah.
You are told,
Yeah.
I remember. You are something else. I remember what you are. Cricket is given more dominance than the other sports. It's okay. Because the cricket is a game which has the physical everything and like that. But cricket is a particular game where you should go with a very good, well uniform, total coverage. And it is not like that you have to run all the time. But if you play football, you have to run for the 90 minutes game. If you play hockey, you have to run for 90 minutes game. But cricket, sometimes you can relax. There won't be that sort of running and jumping. It's okay. That is why we people, we enjoy cricket more because उसमें इंजरी कमती होगा, फुटबॉल में इंजरी ज़्यादा होगा, हॉकी में ज़्यादा इंजरी होगा, क्योंकि डैशिंग पुशिंग ये है, और हम लोग को कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है, एक डैशिंग होगा तो हमारा क्या चोट आएगा, हाँ, तो हम लोग गायब हो जाएगा फुटबॉल खेलने के लिए, हॉकी खेलने के लिए। क्रिकेट ये अच्छा है, ठीक है, आपका क्वेश्चन ठीक है ना, जवाब ये जवाब है, इसलिए क्रिकेट बढ़ गया, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आदमी थोड़ा सा लेजी हो गया। It's a little bit lazy. I'm not telling that cricket is a bad. There's also got EMS thing, like where the boundary ball, the ball is going and you have to run to stop that boundary and all. You have to do, but not as much as physical exertion, movement exercise, which are being demanded in football, hockey, basketball and all those, because these are very speed games. You understand? Speed game. Cricket is not a speed game. Okay. The batsman is doing one day or 50 overs game, that's different. But one person is doing it's okay. But still, you can relax there. Next. Any question? Please, do not stop. Please ask. She is asking me that how we can be more adaptive to adoption of sports in our country. In what way we can adapt that particular part, that is sports. So sports can be adapted by basically you have to play some type of physical games like football, hockey, basketball, whatever may be. And there is a particular sports authority of India also. I used to work for 22 years here, and my 29 years of service in sports authority of India. There are particular training disciplines which are there, like hockey, football, basketball, everything is there. And from the young age, right from 5 to 7 years, like gymnastics, and 10 years, 7, above 7, and like football, and also cricket also. We have got an academy here also. So there are basketball, swimming and other things also being taken, those are also being, trainings are being given to the kids, and they can join there. Sports Authority of India, they will give you a card and everything, that they will ask for a very, small remuneration, but under a coaching, you can go for this particular, number one. Number two is that that is called the aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise. And oxygen utilization will be more, and you are taking more oxygen and all, you are getting sweated out, and your body, as much anybody is having fatty that type of obesity or like that will come down because the fat will break down also. And another thing is that when you are taking your diet, don't take absolutely, for the adults I'm telling it more, for the juniors no problem, but still don't take a bulgy stomach appetite. Your stomach is getting bulged up and you cannot draw your stomach inside, and that is you have taken overeating. Overeating will end up in obesity. This is one. And second, you have to avoid the particular sort of foods like fast foods. Those are with masalas, which are more tastier than the homemade masalas. So, but you go for those masalas, but this masala will reduce your lifespan. Lifespan will get reduced. Your liver will have a problem. Okay, so other things, because liver is a detoxification liquid in your body. Your kidney will be affected because kidney also drains away the waste water cell. So all these things, when getting wasted, you will end up in your youth time more with diabetes, hypertension, and all these kidney diseases, hypertension, respiratory problems, because you have not done sports in your early life. But if you have done sports in your early life, for school level, so you can gain a very good health and fitness, which can help you, which will give the evidence you understand, to profits in your youth time and in your old time also. And if you can manage to go for sports, they can have it like that for the sports exercise and all. And don't leave this. You go on, like I have done my FIFA course in sports medicine. They invited me and said there are 6 other doctors. Also, we were being selected by FIFA, and we went through a 5-day course in Delhi. So what happened here? 5 to 7. 7 you can take 7-a-side football. And the field area will be less, because you cannot run along, 4 feet, because you are aged. The degenerative change is also there. So this is one. Tell me.
So generally people say that wrestling is not considered as a sport. So, yeah. So what do you think?
Hello. She is telling that wrestling is not being much included in the sports, but wrestling is obviously a very interesting sport. You cannot say that wrestling is not included in the sports, because wrestlers like Bajrang Punia, Ravi Daya, who got previously like bronze and silver medalists. Ravi Daya was silver medalist. They were under my exercise regime. I have guided them, and they were they have gone to the Olympics to gain this sort of medals. And obviously it's a great excellent, one should applaud them from our country, that they have at least gotten some. But the thing is that wrestling is a very important, because wrestling gives you enough that wrestling training itself will make you physically fit strength, and your mental challenges will be also there, because you have to win the fight, and it's an individual game. Individually I have to fight. So within a particular time, and this is a big competition. I don't know why you are telling, because sports is very important. तो भगवान आनंद होता है, आपको तो अंदर में भगवान है, आप तो हंसता नहीं है. You know who is smiling or who is laughing. It is the Bhagwan inside you. Because you are nothing. I can't see. Because everything you want, your eyes, mouth, everything belongs to Him. You don't belong anything. But He will be angry. You are smiling with your face, but He is angry inside. He is telling, तो when you are smiling, बेटा, भगवान आपका भगवान, स्माइल क्यों कर रहे हैं? इतना इम्पोर्टेंट चीज बोल रहे हैं, डॉक्टर साहब नहीं सुनते हैं, बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन भगवान का एक ही प्रॉब्लम है, वॉइस नहीं है. जैसा मेरा वॉइस है ना, मैं बोल सकता हूँ, लेकिन वॉइस भी मेरा भगवान ही दिया है, हंसी भी मेरा भगवान दिया है, लेकिन मैं कुछ बोल सकता हूँ. लेकिन आपका भगवान का एक्सप्रेशन आप बंद करके रखा और हंसना लगा. प्लीज डोंट डू इट. भगवान को इंसान बोल रहे हैं. सो नंबर वन.
So, sir, I have 3 questions.
Tell me.
So, sir, the first question is I do not understand the difference between calorie and kilocalorie. Kilocalorie or calorie?
It's not a factor, but don't get confused like that. Usually, kilocalorie, we measure it with how much kilogram your body weight is. And according to that, what type of basic calorie you require, in that way we count. But usually I have told about the basic calorie need. So kilocalorie you can forget because that is a basic calorie. Whatever kilocalorie means for you having a height, your muscle mass is different rather than him or like that. Everybody is individual in a different body surface area. So as according to you have to follow the same norms. That is the calorie. This will be the calorie. But as according to your weight category, you may need some more calories. But according to that formula is that is 4 calories carbohydrate, 4 calories fat and 9 calories, 9 calories fat and 4 calories protein. Okay? Yeah? One question is okay. What is your question?
So the question is like things like bodybuilding are supposed like weightlifting and bodybuilding. These include lifting heavy weights. So do these things
First of all, you formulate your particular question. That is also important thing. Mentally, it will help you. Or next, please.
Sir, in our practice, if it is a 6-hour practice, the coach trainers
Can you tell me, I can understand what your question is. This, I will tell. If I have gone outside your text, then just tell me. Okay. The thing is that he is saying this question is for the cricketers. I have told that they are not going to do. Need doesn't